Would you buy a couple of shoes since who on Instagram told they were large? Or select a new telephone relying on the guideline of a top YouTuber? If so, you are testimony of the efficiency of influencer sale. On the 1 Week's Technology Camping podcasting, we investigate the event. Influencers, public print stars in big followings, include been by the Searchlight the 1 week for 2 reasons. At first, the UK's Contest and Markets credibility show how 16 influencers had pledged to be far more than translucent while pay to contribute a food. The controller has undertaken a dim type of celebrities wiring images of themselves in an amazing food, out of mention how the fantastic business over it has paid them a neat sum to be rather so ecstatic. They will now be emboldened to use hashtags such as number announcement, number sponsored, or number muff to offer their fans a more clear image of which departure on, differently they could earth up in trial. But the 1 week as well saw the produce of 2 documentaries on the fatal Fyre Fest, that emerging to be the deification of influencer sale. It showed the force of the influencers. Kendall Jenner was, according to reports, paid $250,000, £190,000, for one Instagram position promotion tickets. How quickly sold out of. It grown questions on the ethical of the shape of sale. The supermodels and some celebrities were lucky, quite, to get cash of the Fyre Fest organizers. But while the entire occasion rotated in a debacle, they floored no ensuing consequences for take portion in a really unfair sale campaigning. We can see how unreliable how is in regulation of the legality of such campaigns, says Dr. Marianne Hardy, Connect Prof in sale at Durham College. She is a skeptic on influencer sale and tells us it is very fair else shape of how year-old advertisement method, the celeb endorsement. I don't believe the is the sacred grail. Influencers just strengthen conventional sale methods and strategies, she says. But Werner Geiser, founding member of the Influencer Sale Nave, that helps communicate influencers in brands, disagrees and tells us he has numbers to behind up his reason. Newly we carried out a examination and we analyzed 2,000 campaigns of influencers. And which the study displayed was how down there was an ordinary gained print importance of $1 per buck consumable, he says. How gained print importance turns out to involve thing as vague as growing market knowledge, but Mr. Geiser insists companies do see actual returns in the shape of additional turnover. He says we should not undervalue the force of these influencers or the ties among them and their followers. These audiences are next them for a cause. They stake overall interests, so they nearly act as a print outlet opening themselves. They include large achieve. The issue is how they use how impact. To lot Fyre festivals and they may defame their own brands, manufacturing them less than appealing to advertisers. But though if the present public print stars wither, more than will go on and brands will be thirsty to use them to communicate to youthful human beings who dwell their print lives on YouTube and Instagram.